Now back to the breaking news we brought to you at the top of the hour. The Navy today filing exceptions to the state's proposed emergency order to drain the Red Hill fuel storage facility.
Today was the deadline to fight the hearing officer's ruling to the contested case. This means it'll continue the fight against shutting down its facility. And the Sierra Club of Hawaii and Earth Justice environmental groups pushing to shut down the facility released a joint statement today saying, "We are sorely disappointed in the U.S. Navy's decision to continue fighting the state's emergency order to defuel the Red Hill bulk fuel storage facility."
The Navy certainly has a legal right to file exceptions to the hearing officer's proposed decision and order, but it also has a moral obligation to acknowledge the reality that every day it fights this emergency order is another day that Oahu's principal source of drinking water remains at risk. The process of flushing individual homes impacted by the ongoing Red Hill water crisis began today.
And as the Navy enters the next phase of this process, KITV4's Tom George followed along for an inside look as crews went door to door today.
Well, the first part of this, that was the hard part. We remember those big red tanks, the GAC filtration system to clear out the distribution lines. This is the next step, going door to door, clearing out everything from faucets to toilets, water heaters, and taking everything out through hoses and dumping it off into the yard.
Thank you, ma'am.
This team, one of more than 60, making the rounds in the Pearl City Peninsula neighborhood. Jamie Moore, stationed in San Diego, got the call last week. The Navy needed his help in Hawaii.
As soon as we found out, they told us we had like about 3 days.
From there, he was trained on base.
Our aim is to go try to do at least five a day.
They drain out every faucet, shower, and water source, but the longer part is this.
This should be the hot water outlet. So we attach it to this, so it's not spraying hot water on us.
Hooking up hoses to slowly drain out everything left in the water tanks. Hopefully one of the last steps in what's been a difficult time for families like Melissa Herrera's, riding it out at home because of her dog and kids.
We have been showering still very quickly, but no drinking, no using it to cook. We've been still running our dishwasher.
She's glad crews were here today, but says communication has been a challenge and many had to take off work, only to find crews arriving hours after they were supposed to.
And I understand there's a lot that has to be done, but I did come home because someone had to be here.
Once flushed out, the water dumped in driveways and yards, something the Navy says is allowed because it was already cleared of contamination during the earlier process, but it's not finished yet.
What happens next is after these homes have been flushed, they're going to go back through a sampling.
Only then can the water be given the green light as safe to drink, but it's still unclear when that might be and just how much longer these families will have to wait. Tom George, KITV4, Island News.